Dear hopeful soul, if hope feels far away today, I understand. There are seasons in life when believing becomes difficult. Not because we've stopped wanting better days, but because we've waited so long that our hearts have grown tired. Perhaps you've prayed for something that never happened. Perhaps you've worked hard without seeing the results. Perhaps you've watched doors close one after another until you quietly began wondering if it was safer not to hope at all. If that's where you are, you're not alone. Hope is often misunderstood. Many people think hope means being certain that everything will work out. But hope has never been certainty. Hope is choosing to believe that today isn't the end of the story, even when we don't know how the next chapter will unfold. It is a quiet light, not bright enough to show us the whole road, just enough to help us take the next step. Life has a way of testing our hope. It asks us to wait longer than we expected, to walk through uncertainty, to keep going when nothing seems to be changing. Those moments can make us wonder if hope is worth holding on to. Maybe the real purpose of hope isn't to tell us what tomorrow will bring. Maybe it's simply to remind us that tomorrow still exists. Think about all the difficult days you've already survived. There were moments you believed you wouldn't make it through, yet somehow, one day became another. The sun continued to rise, life continued to move, and so did you. Not because everything became easy, but because something inside you quietly refused to disappear. That quiet part of you is hope. It doesn't shout, it doesn't demand attention. It simply whispers, "Keep going, there is still more to see." You don't have to feel hopeful every moment. There will be days when your faith feels small, days when your heart feels uncertain, days when all you can do is breathe and make it to tomorrow. Even that is enough. Hope doesn't ask for perfection. It simply asks us not to close the door completely. Some of life's greatest gifts arrive without warning. A conversation, a new opportunity, an unexpected friendship, a moment of peace after a long season of worry. None of us can see what tomorrow is quietly bringing. That's why we should be careful not to give up on a future we haven't met yet. So if hope feels fragile today, hold it gently. You don't have to force it to grow. Just protect the small spark that's still inside you. Sometimes that's all a new beginning needs. And perhaps one day you'll look back and realize that the smallest hope was enough to carry you through the darkest season. Until then, keep your heart open. Not because life is certain, but because possibilities still exist. And sometimes that's reason enough to keep believing. With hope. Someone who believes that even the smallest light can guide us through the darkest night.